I knew what he was thinking, but I didn't feel like explaining. I treated him like he was thin air. As we rounded a corner in the hallway, I ran into him and his friends again. Dude, just tell her already. One of them was saying the UK isn't exactly next door to France. Are you really okay with Ava going all by herself? Terry snorted. What do I care what she does? Besides, he added, she's definitely already changed it. She's just throwing a feat to get my attention. She's so damn clingy, can't get rid of her. I frowned as we came face to face. Harry told the others to go on ahead, then backed me into a corner. Going to a concert with him instead of me. You're getting bold. Little Shadow, you think this little act is going to get to me? He grabbed my hand, his voice low and lazy. Fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you the other day. Can we be done with this now? Did you check your application? He asked, then hesitated. Did you? Check mine for me too. I said nothing. The silence stretched thick and awkward, just as the tension was about to break. Rachel walked up. Terry, they're all picking on me. You have to help me, she whined. Then, as if just noticing me, her tone shifted to one of surprise. Ava, you're here too. You didn't see my story and follow us here, did you? Don't get the wrong idea. She rushed on. I just love a good crowd. So I asked Terry to come. I've been a fan of this band forever. There it was again, the cloying, manipulated sweetness. I was done playing her games. While Terry was distracted, I slipped past him. I was about to make a run for it when Rachel physically blocked my path. I'm sorry, Ava. Is my being here making you uncomfortable? I'll leave. I just don't want you and Terry to fight. He's been in such a bad mood because of you lately, and it breaks my heart. I'd do anything to make him happy. With that, her eyes welled up, and she made a show of bowing deeply to me. What are you doing? Rachel, get up. Terry shoved me aside and wrapped his arms protectively around her. Ava, can you just stop freaking out every time you see Rachel? We're going to be spending the next 3 years together. Can you be less petty? I stared at him, the absurdity of it all making me want to laugh. You think this is how normal friends act? He flinched, then sneered. So the act is finally over. Weren't you the one who said she was pitiful, and that we should take care of her? What's with the jealousy now? I looked at his facile face I known for over a decade and felt like I was seeing a stranger. If you want to take care of her so badly, why don't you just marry her? I spun around and walked away, ignoring Terry's furious roar behind me. If you walk away now, don't ever come back. I didn't even turn around when I got home on Saturday now. I saw Rachel had posted a news story. They were playing truth or dare. She'd been dared to kiss someone in the group. Her eyes scanned the room and landed on Terry, but he didn't move. Terry, you're the one I know best here. Whoa. Rachel, what are we? Chopped liver. One of his friends choked. You don't know us. As the cat calls him, whistles grew louder. Rachel's face turned beet red. She stammered an explanation, tears welling in her eyes as Terry remained motionless. Terry doesn't want to. I'll just take the penalty drink. She closed her eyes and reached for a glass. Suddenly, a hand shot out and stopped her. You're allergic to alcohol. Are you trying to kill yourself? Terry's voice was low. Well, what else am I supposed to do? I have to finish the dare. Looking at Rachel's tear-streaked face, Terry lifted her chin. You couldn't have picked someone else. No. Fighting through her embarrassment, Rachel grabbed the collar of Terry's shirt, stood on her tiptoes, and tentatively pressed her lips to his. This time, Terry didn't pull away. He wrapped a hand around her waist and deepened the kiss. Terry, you're the man. The cheering and laughter around them swelled, but my heart felt like it had been dropped into a deep fryer sizzling with a white-hot pain. Even though I told myself I didn't care anymore, seeing that still hurt. A decade of feelings doesn't just disappear. Ripping it out is always going to be agony. At 11 p.m., a small pebble hit my bedroom window. It was our signal. For a split second, I wished I had amnesia. I leaned out and saw him standing below the same Terry, who had been wrapped around Rachel just hours before. His voice was slurring, pleading. Ava, stop being angry. Okay, please just change the application. The UK's great. I'll take you to see Big Ben. A pebble hit my window again. Louder this time. I stared down at Terry, his figure swaying slightly in the streetlight, his jacket unzipped, hair messy like he'd run here straight from the party. The image of him kissing Rachel flashed in my mind, hot and sharp, and I felt my jaw tighten. Go home, Harry, I called down, my voice colder than I intended. It's late. He stumbled forward, craning his neck to look up at me. Ava, please just let's talk. I know you're mad, but this Paris thing, it's not right. We were supposed to go together. Remember, the Eiffel Tower at night, croissants every morning. You said it was our dream or dream, not his. Not anymore. I leaned against the windowsill, my fingers curling around the cold middle. Dreams change. Yours did, we can't mine. He frowned, like he hadn't considered that for a second. I saw the boy I'd grown up with, one who'd shared his lunch with me when I forgot mine, who walked me home in the rain, who'd whisper promises under the stars. Then his expression hardened, and he was the Terry from the group chat again, one who thought I'd chase him anywhere. You're being stubborn, he said, slurring a little. This is about Rachel, isn't it? I told you she's just a friend. I only kissed her because it was a dare. You know I don't mean that stuff. Dares don't make you wrap your arm around her waist, I said. And dares don't make you change your entire college plan without telling me you wanted this. Terry, you chose her, now you have to live with it. He took a step back, like my words had hit him. His eyes glistened in the streetlight. Was it tears, or just the alcohol? I didn't choose her. I chose to help her. She's scared to go to the UK alone. Her mom's sick. They can't just leave her. Then why didn't you tell me that? I asked, my voice breaking. Why did you let me find out from the group chat? Why did you let me think I was just some annoying shadow you couldn't be bothered with? He opened his mouth, then closed it. For a moment, he looked lost, like he didn't have an answer. I didn't want to hurt you, he mumbled finally. I thought he thought you'd understand. I thought you'd follow me like you always do. There it was, truth. He didn't trust me to make my own choice. He didn't respect me enough to ask. He just assumed I'd follow mine. because that's what I'd always done. I turned away from the window. I'm not following you this time. Terry, the portal closes in 10 minutes. Go check your own application. Leave me alone. I heard him shout my name, but I didn't look back. I walked to my desk, where my laptop was still open on the application portal. The screen glowed softly, showing my final choice, Paris. My cursor hovered over the submit button, but I hadn't clicked it yet. I'd been waiting for what? I didn't know, for Terry to apologize, for a sign that he still cared. Now I knew better. I reached for the mouse, but my phone buzzed. It was a text from Ethan. Okay. Saw Terry outside your house. Need me to come get you. A warm feeling spread through my chest. Ethan had only known me a few months, but he already cared more than Terry did. I typed back, I'm fine, just finishing my application. Thanks though. He replied instantly. Good. Paris is lucky to have you. Can't wait to be classmates. I smiled for the first time all night. It didn't feel forced. I turned back to my laptop. 10 minutes left. I took a deep breath, ready to click submit, but then my phone buzzed again. This time, it was a text from an unknown number. Ava. It's Rachel. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come between you and Terry. He's been a mess all night. He keeps talking about you. About Paris. He's not happy with me. Please, can you just talk to him? He needs you. My jaw clenched. Rachel was still playing games. She kissed Terry, let him change his plan for her, and now she was pretending to be the victim, begging me to fix things. It was sick. I deleted the text without replying. I was done with her. Done with Terry. Done with all of it. I clicked submit. The screen flashed green. Application submitted successfully. Thank you for applying to Paris University. A weight lifted off my shoulders. I leaned back in my chair, closing my eyes. It was over me. Future was mine again. But then I heard a crash. I jumped up, running to the window. Terry was on the ground, clutching his knee. He tripped over the curb, and now he was sitting there, staring up at me, his face pale, eyes wide. Ava, he said, his voice tight with pain. My knee, I think I heard it pop. Can you call an ambulance? Or come down, please? I hesitated. Part of me wanted to ignore him, to let him lie there, to let him face the consequences of his actions. But another part that still remembered all the good times couldn't. He was hurt. I couldn't leave him. I grabbed my keys and ran downstairs. When I reached him, he was still sitting on the sidewalk, his knee swollen and red. He looked up at me, and for a second, he looked like a little kid, scared, vulnerable. Are you okay? I asked, kneeling down next to him. I reached for his knee, but it flinched. Hurts. He mumbled. I tried to run up the steps to your door, but I tripped. I pulled out my phone, ready to call an ambulance. Why did you run?